So, you want to be a shit shopper.
No, not this.
Shipt shopping. You pick up somebody's groceries at the store and you deliver it to their front door. You receive pay from Shipt as well as tips from customers sometimes. It doubles as some exercise too. A full day of Shipt could put you close to 8,000 to 10,000 steps. Not like I need to lose any weight. Shipt has a new pay model that now promises you $16 an hour. So that means if an order isn't expected to take 30 minutes, it's going to pay you $8. But this doesn't include the time that it takes you to drive to the store, and it doesn't include the time it takes for you to come back to the store after you're done. So it's not actually $16 an hour. Over the last 2 weeks, I've been doing a lot more shit in Instacart, and I've noticed a few things I want to share with you. The good days are very good, and the bad days are very bad. Take this Monday before a winter storm, for example. People were buying out everything they possibly could. You know, they knew that it was only going to be a storm that maybe could have kept them in the house for 2 days max. But for those 2 days, they needed 6 fucking gallons of milk. Stores were out of stock of almost everything our Shipt customers ordered. Wait times for checkout lines were insane. And yet I still came out making $173 in 8 hours. Personally, I try to pick the biggest subtotals that I see. Over $200, and in some cases, even closer to $300. Yes, these orders might take forever and be a huge pain in the ass, but even if they tip me 10% of their subtotal, that's still $20 to $30. And that's on top of what Shipt would already pay you, the $20 for doing the order, which could mean you have some orders over $40, even close to $50. It's more interactive than delivering food, and it's definitely more work, but it keeps me on my feet. But it is a risk taking these huge orders, because if they don't tip, you just wasted your damn time. And I mean this with all sincerity, in the nicest way possible from my experience. Sort of, if you could tell and they're in the age range, your customers in the age range where maybe they don't know what TikTok is, your chances of you getting a tip might drastically decrease. People who might play bingo on the weekends, and that's the fun that they have for the week, those people typically don't tip as much. They probably don't even know who's delivering it, because oftentimes they don't even reply to text messages, phone calls about substitutions that need made on their order, or you just get a response like, no, go ahead and give me the next bad news. That actually happened to me. Now, when she said this, I should have started to deliver her order and then halfway through just pull off to the side of the road and say, I've got the next bad news, I popped my tire and you're not getting your groceries. And I kept it professional, and of course, they didn't tip me, meaning that I did 2 hours of work, $300 worth of groceries for $22. They even told me, maybe next time I'll try Walmart. Well, maybe next time, go and get it yourself. Suck on my balls. And Walmart, if you're watching this and she orders groceries from you, honestly, just give her the most bad news possible. But that's the theme of Shipt. You'll do one order where it's barely over an hour's worth of work and you'll make $40. And then right after that, you'll do an order it takes you 2 hours and you make nothing. So it's really, really good and really bad, and just it's an experience. Some days you might be really lucky and everybody tips you super, super well, and that kind of makes up your pay. But then some days you'll just kind of feel like, oh man, like, I'd be better working at McDonald's. I'd be better being an OnlyFans thought. I'd be better being on welfare. I think you might have better luck day trading Dogecoin, but Instacart is no better, but I am going to talk about Instacart. Now, Instacart's interesting because you can at least kind of see how much you're going to make before you take the order, which to me doesn't really make any sense why they make the customer tip before delivery, because for A, it kind of screws the drivers because, well, nobody wants to tip before delivery, so the tips that they do put out are very low. I mean, come on, if you want to go out to eat at a restaurant and you have no idea what kind of service you're going to be provided, are you going to tip $20 beforehand and then she's just going to turn around and spit in your drink? And if that's something that you like, you're either at rock bottom in your life or you're into some weird shit. But don't get your hopes up, because just because they can tip before delivery doesn't mean they're not going to just remove it right after, which is a huge problem. This happens way too fucking often. Just yesterday, I accepted a few orders on Instacart, and my very first one might single-handedly be keeping the beans and rice industry in business. They ordered 28 bags, yes, 28 bags of 2 pounds of white rice. And it was a Meyer order, and you can guess that they didn't have it. They only had 6 of them. Well, I texted them, and I went to go attempt to call them, and Instacart told me, hey, don't call this person. They requested to only be texted, and I thought, okay. So I text them, give them 10, 20 minutes, no reply. When I finally got there to deliver the order, I told them, hey, they didn't have a lot of the stuff you wanted. She said, that's okay, like, I understand. And I went about my day, and then she went in there and cut her tip in half. Cut her tip in half after delivery. For what? For what? What the hell did I do wrong? What did the shopper do wrong? You're not tipping the warehouse workers. If the warehouse workers were the ones that you were being tipped, then maybe even then, take it away. You weren't tipping the warehouse workers, you were tipping Nuggs. I'm sorry I didn't pull rice out of my asshole. I'm sorry I didn't just bend over and pull rice out of my ass. You tell me not to call you. You put in there you don't want me to call you. Anyways, you see my point. You see how mad I am. You don't want to mess with Nuggs. I've been bulking. I've been gaining weight. You don't want to fuck with me. But anyways, I did another order right after. I got a $36 tip, so that's pretty damn good. It's like she knew and she kind of made up for the order that I had previously taken. She knew the muscles, the guns of the Nugginator, and she didn't want to mess with it. How is that fair? How is that fair? So either A, she tip baited me, wanted someone to take the order but didn't want to pay that amount. That could happen. Or B, I get punished because the store is out of stock. That literally happens every single time. Look, this guy's got a little, I don't know if that's an air freshener or what that is, but whatever it is, I can get behind it. I respect you, brother. All right, so now it's that time of the month. And when I say that time of the month, hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
I'm recording.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
And when I say that time of the month, of course you know what I'm talking about. February 9th is National Chicken Bull Day. What?
What did I just come back in on? Time of the month? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was telling them like this time of the month I get Chipotle, like that's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Don't take offense to it because you have a real time of the month. Alright, ladies and genitals. Alrighty, ladies and genitals. It's 1:51 right now, and I'm not getting anything. Instacart, dead. The Shit Shopper app, dead.
Mega dead.
So yeah, I really don't know what I expected. I thought because it's coming up to the Super Bowl that more people would order, but I'm at 67.74 on Instacart. And I've been out since 7 a.m. so 7 hours. So I'm making about $9 a fucking hour. I think somebody in this car might possibly be doing a little bit worse than me.
I'm making about $3 an hour. Also been out since 7, and I'm at $24.62.
So welcome to being a shit shopper. It's been a good run.
Like the video and subscribe.
And you have to take the good with the bad, and if you like staying busy, I actually, jokes aside, think it's a good hustle. Or you definitely drive a hell of a lot less miles doing shopping for groceries rather than food delivery. I personally like it. It's going to be part of my routine now to do the Shipt and Instacart on the side, but that is if you're good at it, and I'm not. Man, I can't find anything. So if you guys like this video, make sure to drop a like. Let me know what you guys think about it. I got all sorts of fun ideas coming up very soon, so make sure to drop a like, or I might just tip bait you. I'll see you guys next time. Dash on. Shipped on. Shit on.
I am not a raincoat here to keep you warm. Then go back in the closet after the storm. No, I'm not a match simply waiting